Charles Oliveira shut down talks of retirement. Many fans thought Oliveira may end up retiring after his upcoming fight against Rafael Fiziev at UFC Rio. Speaking to AG Fight, Oliveira said, no, forget it. People are trying to retire me before I want to. I haven't even thought about retirement. In every interview I've done today, all of them asked me about retirement. I have no desire to retire whatsoever. I don't want to retire. There's a lot that needs to happen. I'm very happy with what I'm doing. I'm only 35. There's still a lot to come. So stop talking about retirement. I don't want to retire. Yesterday, Sean Strickland was officially handed a 6-month suspension for the altercation he got into at the Tough Enough event. If Sean completes an anger management course, the suspension will be reduced to 4.5 months. Sean posted a statement to his Instagram. He wrote, "Well, ready to put this to bed and get back in the cage. Can't have a terrorist as a champion. Sadly, I think I'm the only one to change that. Appreciate the commission for getting this done. Anger management, here I come." Many fans were upset at the news that Frankie Edgar is coming out of retirement at 43 years old and fighting Jimmy Rivera at BKFC 82. During the press conference yesterday, Frankie explained why he made this decision.
We're in Jersey. Guys came here. It's hard to pass up. But as soon as I saw this sport, I was very intrigued. I'm a fighter. This is definitely probably the fightiest of all combat sports. You know what I mean? And I had to try it out, and why not do it here? It's just it's intriguing. I used to fight for free in Seaside with no gloves, so why not get paid to do it here in Newark? And the training's been all. Training just for boxing is. My neck feels great. No one's hanging on my neck. My shoulders feel great. It's amazing. I said I'd never fight again. Here I am. So who's gonna take me for my word, really? You know what I mean? Let's see how this first one goes, and we'll take it from there.
Dana White hands out $1,000 chips at the casino. Ahead of his fight against Johnny Walker tomorrow, Zhang Minyang gave his thoughts on the upcoming rematch between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight title. He thinks Alex has become too rich and is now lacking the motivation. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Zhang said, "I think Ankalaev can defend his title because I think Alex Pereira is not as motivated as before. If we can get the old Pereira back, he's still the, let's say, better striker than Ankalaev. But for now, if he still fights like the way he fought last fight, I think Ankalaev can still win this fight again because he has earned too much money. He's too rich. I think no matter who you are as a fighter or as a human being, if you are too rich, you are just kind of lacking of motivation compared to when you are young, when you are poor, when you are hungry. I think that's normal. It's not uncommon, yeah." Zhang also previewed his fight with Johnny Walker. He's confident that the fight will not go 5 rounds and he will secure a finish. He continued, "To be honest, we never think we're going to fight Johnny one day. But when the UFC told us, okay, Johnny is the next one, we just accepted that. But I think if you look at the fighters Johnny has lost to, many of them became champions, or even the guys he beat, some of them also become the title challenger. So I think Johnny, it's a good test for me and going to be a very important step on my way to fighting for the title. There's going to be a finish for sure. I don't think this fight will go to decision. We'll go for 5 rounds. We don't need 5 rounds. And also, I do hope Johnny can be the Johnny he said he would be on his social media. That he's back to the Johnny with how he fought before, when he was winning. Johnny, please give me 100% Johnny on Saturday night. Let's fight toe-to-toe. That's the fight I want." Lerone Murphy explains why he knew he could knock out Aaron Pico with a spinning elbow. He considers Alexander Volkanovski one of the best to ever compete in MMA. However, he believes he can finish him.
I thought where he shoots and puts his head, and he often leads with his head, like he jumps into range, and I knew it would work. I actually knew it would work. I knew that technique would have wanted to finish him, and that's why I started with a spinning back kick, because I knew he would have watched my previous fights and knew that that's what I like to throw. So I started with one of them, and then when he walks in, you can see as he braces, he thinks that a back kick's coming, and the elbow caught him. Volkanovski is one of the best to ever do it, but I think I'm gonna get the finish. You know, I think that's just sparked something in me where I just feel like I want to kill. I want to kill again.
Wow, you feel a finish over Volkanovski. Very rare. Only you know, Ilia Topuria and Islam have done that to him.
I'm cut from that cloth.
Reinier de Ridder says he's fully confident he can beat Khamzat Chimaev, and if Khamzat takes him down, he believes he'll be just fine. He also reveals who he considers the UFC middleweight GOAT.
I think I'd be able to take him down, put him on his back. I could do some stuff that Dricus was not able to do. Gotta hurt him, make him work harder.
It was a technical error, the technical skills that he just didn't have to be able to escape those positions.
He was just holding him onto him, man.
Right.
He was not even framing, right?
How do you dissect your fighting style with Khamzat Chimaev? What makes you different than everybody else he's fighting?
If he takes me down, great. If I take him down, great. It's on the feet, great. There's not an area that we can go to in the fight that's gonna be bad for me. Jiu-jitsu is a very important aspect of fighting him. See if I can get in the clinch and hurt him there.
I have a feeling I know what the answer is. Who do you think has the best chance of dethroning the newly crowned champion?
It's me, yeah, I think so.
Point at yourself, RDR.
Who would you consider the greatest middleweight champion?
What Adesanya did in that Pereira fight is something you can't even write a book about, man. The dude he's the best. He's the best. Let's be real.
Over Anderson Silva?
For me, yes.
Okay. All right.
I was a champion there. He was a champion over in the UFC. That would be like a big honor for me to face him. It would be really cool.
Daniel Cormier says Khabib still holds a grudge against Conor McGregor and refuses to even say his name.
He won't say his name still today. He still does not say his name.
Because of what he said about his religion and about his dad.
He still won't say his name. Last week he did an interview in New York. He says, this guy, he'll never say his name. He hates him. Dude, they're in the octagon and Conor goes, he whispers after the third round, after Khabib's, it's just business. Khabib goes, no it ain't. No it ain't. You don't mess with them dudes, man. Them Russian dudes different.
And then when he had him, the ref had to do a little bit extra. DC, you saw that, DC.
He wasn't gonna
let him go.
He was gonna put him to sleep, Shannon. He was holding him and he said, I kicked your ass. I kicked your ass. And he kind of was like, then he jumped over the fence.
Yes.
And tried to beat his team. I was like, whoa. But dude, he had him. He was not going to let him go because he felt his family got so disrespected by this dude that he wanted to end them. And honestly, sometimes you bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Because Conor got beat bad that night.
He did.
He got beat bad.
I mean,
Mike Perry spars with Dillon Danis. BKFC president David Feldman reveals Conor McGregor told him that he's going to fight the winner of Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stephens.
We were supposed to have my partner, my friend, Conor McGregor was going to be here today, but he couldn't make it at the last minute because he's actually very, very focused. It's the best Conor McGregor I've ever seen. He's training hard. He's focused because he said one of you two guys is probably his next fight. So we just want to send a message from Conor McGregor to kick this thing off.
Rampage Jackson's son Raja nearly got knocked out while sparring during a live stream. Afterwards, Rampage offered him some advice, but it didn't take long before he switched gears and spent the rest of the day trolling him about it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Let the kick land and count. What? What happened?
Okay, so this is what happens. When you bring a camera to the gym, people like to show out. Roger's live on stream. They know what he was doing. Roger, that guy way smaller than Roger. Roger's twice his size. The guy fights at 35. Well, Roger fights at 55, but he walks around like 190. And Roger said, all right, we're going easy, we're going light. And then other people just pick it up and do stupid shit. Like, you do not do no spinning head kick when you're going easy. This is not something you do. Because first of all, you can't even really control the power on a spinning kick like that unless you advanced. Anyway, you got to be very experienced, and when you spin around and jump and spin around, you can't really control the power on like that. If that guy was Roger's size, his weight class, he would have been knocked out, and I would have been up at that gym fighting that motherfucker. Don't look like you're doing okay. You straight? Yeah, I saw a clip where dude going too hard in the gym when he was going to eat. I seen that before happen. You gotta keep your hands up there when you duck. You kind of brought your hand down with it, and that's why I got over it. Like if somebody's doing a kick, your natural reaction got to kind of like back up. You gotta train that. I had days like that before. I only got kicked in the head one time. That was in a fight. After that, I never got kicked in the head again. That's your first time getting kicked in the head? And I saw you wobble a little bit. Oh, he's right here. Oh, Kato hook. We gotta show some like a little love to Roger today, because like, he was really close to getting knocked out.
I saw the video, bro.
You saw the video?
Yeah, he showed me before we got here.
Oh man, he got a foot right to the side of the face. So I can joke about it now because he my son's part of fighting. Yeah. But that was on street. He was like. I got you. I'll make you do the same. Like Roger had a hard day today. He almost got knocked the out. So he needs to
almost get knocked.
He almost got knocked the out today. I saw the clip.
It wasn't even that bad.
You act like I never fought before in training. You almost got knocked the out.
Last night, there was a bit of a scare surrounding the UFC Shanghai co-main event between Aljamain Sterling and Brian Ortega. Early reports suggested Ortega was out due to weight cut issues, but shortly after, the UFC confirmed the fight will move forward at a 153-pound catchweight. Many fans felt Ortega didn't look well in the final face-off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Thank you, Joe. Good luck tomorrow.
This clip is also going around since report of Ortega's weight cut struggles. At Media Day, he was asked how much weight he had left to cut. He replied, not a lot.
I'm finally adjusted to the time here, so it's good. I'm actually having breakfast the same time that I have it at home, so everything's going smooth.
Yeah, how much weight do you still have?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah.
不好意思，我这
Dana White has been receiving backlash since Ortega's weigh-in due to how drained he looked, yet he's still competing. To read off some of the top replies, Ariel Hawani said concerning. This user writes, Dana, Ortega looks a mess and just had a horrible weight cut. Cancel this fight and please rebook it for Noche. Brother, Ortega can barely walk. What are we doing? That's f***ing illegal. If you really cared about the health of your fighters, you would have looked for a replacement for Ortega. It's very clear that he is not 100% medically cleared to fight. He walks like he is sleepwalking. How they gonna let that man walk out there like that? And dude, Ortega is literally a zombie. As much as I want to see this fight, it should not be happening tomorrow. What do you guys think of this situation? Post your opinions in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Christopher A99. It says, although Brian Battle was cut, he never lost a fist fight to a French dude. The second one's from The Talking Bread. It says, Sean Strickland and anger management must be recorded and shown to the fans. Agreed. And the final one's from Gregman2274. It's in reference to the clip of Nate Diaz going off on Khamzat Chimaev. It says, Nate sounds way more lucid and cohesive than I've ever heard. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.